Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals and I am up to day 3 of the list journal course, and you are most welcome to join in if you haven't already started. It's a very laid back course, so go at your own pace. It's free on my channel and I don't necessarily do them daily. And it was intended to run for a month, but if it takes longer than a month, that is totally okay. And you can swap out prompts. You can, you don't have to do all of them. You can just use this as inspiration. And case in point, I am actually going to add a prompt or swap out a prompt. And the prompt I am going to add is, maybe I should do it in black. And we'll just add it maybe here. Photos. Now this was inspired by Johanna Clough. Like this whole list course was inspired by her. Well, I already wanted to do a list course. She just had some list prompts that I asked her if I could include in my course and kind of run with that idea. And she was so lovely and said, yes, of course. And one of her prompts was to journal with the last 5 photos on your camera roll on your phone. Or the last 5 photos that you took. I'm going to adapt that slightly. And yes, I got these from my phone, but they weren't all, the last 5. They're scattered around. So if you want to do that, a more loose version of the prompt is just choose 5 photos from your camera roll. You could even just choose any 5 photos. I love how prompts are just there to be a jumping off point, and then you can take them wherever you want to go. So I have chosen these 5 photos, and I just need to find a page where I can place them. And I'm looking for a page that probably is mostly blank, because I'm going to be covering it up quite a lot. So I don't want to have to cover up something pretty. Okay, so I could cover up these pages here, or I could use that as a backdrop. I think I will use that as a bit of a backdrop and maybe use one of these journal cards from the printable kit that goes with this course for my beautiful Ruby patrons. I could even just kind of do something like that. I don't even need to do any writing though. Now I'm just playing around with different ideas, because that's kind of nice in the background. I don't mind that. So I could do something like that. These doilies are part of the printable kit as well. And then maybe I could just arrange my photos like this. So let me chat through the photos that I have got here. These are... okay, let me start just one at a time. This one, and this one, one at a time, 3 at a time. These are all taken at that shop, the Kitten Vintage shop, that I did a bit of a shop tour through here on my channel. I find it so hard to talk and do things at the same time. And yeah, I hadn't printed out these photos yet, so I thought this would be a good chance to print them out. And the dress, I was tempted to try it on. It was like 2 sizes too big though, so I didn't end up trying it on. But it's just really pretty. It's like a see-through material. Obviously you'd wear something underneath it, like a petticoat and underskirt or whatever, an underlayer, but yeah, the outer layer was like this beautiful tulle type of fabric or chiffon with flowers, a lovely blue fabric with flowers. And I was just like, yes, I want to wear something like that to claim myself as the Willow Princess. And here's me wearing one of my tulle dresses with a tiara to go with that. And this is my haul that I got, and I love the blue bird, so maybe I should include blue bird one. Oh gosh. I do like this page. I think I want to save this for something else though. I do love that though. In fact, I'm just going to prepare that right now and stick that on because I might forget later on that I want to do that. And maybe I want to save this page for something to do with childhood. We had a rocking horse when I was a child. It was a wooden rocking horse, woo! The rock and roll horse. No, it was a wooden rocking horse. So it kind of reminds me of that. And maybe I could do a page here about Jenny the horse. I love Jenny the horse. My extended family live on a farm, and Jenny the horse, I grew up, every holidays would go there and Jenny the horse would be there, and she survived for so many years. I love this page just as is. Love that. But what I want to do, I think, is actually create my own page using one of these pages from Kitten Vintage. So that would make sense to do that. And then could I scatter photos here, maybe add that piece there? We'll make it work. I mean, I might be able to find a better suiting page somewhere else, but I'm just going to go with it here. And this is how I use the Daphne's Diary journal. I cover pages when I want to cover them. I create my own journaling spaces, and I just use the pages to stick photos on usually, or I'll add my own journaling space to add writing on top. Alright, so this is literally just to give me a base to work with. I'm going to use some glue stick again, just because it's a bit less messy at the moment than my glue. My wet glue just keeps seeping out the top. You know, when it gets to that stage, ugh. And when it gets really low, then it takes forever to come out. It does the opposite. Glue struggles. You know what I mean if you if you've used this type of wet glue that I use. All right, let's stick that onto the page. And let's arrange the photos. Now you could just stick your photos on and then leave it at that, or you could, where'd my other photo go? Ah, oh no, here it is. Here it is. I'm just going to maybe add a label later on. And I was thinking of adding the bird doily to go with the blue bird. Or maybe you. And cut out this. This is part of the freebie that comes with the course. It's all available over on my Patreon. The freebies are obviously free though to access. You do need an account, but it's free to have an account. And the rest of the kit, what you see here, that is available for my beautiful Ruby patrons as an extra special for you guys. Because every month I put out a new digital kit for my Ruby patrons, so this worked well. This is the kit for August. Now, do I want this here or not? It's kind of large, so it might not be the right size for this particular page, but we will have a look. So not all these doilies are part of the kit. I had some previously printed out some doilies, so some of these are just from my various kits in my Etsy. Let me have a look. Or do I want that one? I think I want that one. I know, I kind of like it printed out on cream paper. Now there's a lot of elements I want to include on this page, so it's gonna be a little bit interesting how to do this. Do I want to back that onto that as well? Or even, oh, I like it on here, I think. Maybe a challenge I could have is actually for me to use every printable in the printable kit too. So like this was in the printable kit, and maybe that could be a fun challenge by the end of the course to use all the pieces as well. Because I do get questions sometimes too about how I actually use printables in my journals. So here is a good chance to see that. I quite like that there, just backed on. Because it's such a pale dress, it just kind of fades into the background, so we'll add this to it. All right, now, do I want, no, not that color. I love these. I think I'm gonna make a whole bunch more of these in all different colors. I think I wanna do something like that. And then I think I do want this here. I just want to cut off a bit of that. Perfect. And then it's very windy outside and it's starting to rain. No, my clothes are on the line. I should have got them before. I should have got them earlier. Oh well, hopefully they dry overnight. All right, you know what, guys? You don't actually need to print out 5. My idea was to always have a list of 5, but you don't have to have 5. I'm struggling here to work out what I'm doing, because I actually don't need to do any writing because the photos themselves are the list. I love this page here, so I'm just going to go ahead and commit to this page. I don't know what's happening on the other side, but we'll figure that out as we go. And so this is just documenting, you know, a current, or current meaning from this year, sort of event that happened in my life. And yeah, that's the idea of using photos on your camera roll, or photos, the most recent photos that you took, because we're documenting our lives now. That's what this list journal course is. It's very much capturing where we are now. See, I've been creating writing space. I've got 3 writing spaces created on the page, but I wasn't going to even write anything. necessarily because of the photos, but now that I've got those writing spaces, I feel like I need to actually use them. I love this floral background. See, again, this is how I'm using a Daphne's Diary page to journal with. It's giving me a lovely background. You know what? I don't care. I just love this. I'm just going to go for it. Maybe I could do something like, yeah, I can cut that off. I don't need that there. Now, today is not a sunny day at all. I thought today would be sunny, but it is not sunny at all. So I could do something like that, or I could do something like that. I still like you here. I think I want another label. And that just gives consistency across the journal as well, the days and the labels. So the day is where I, you know, what day it is of the course, and then this is where I write the date. I always like to include, if I'm doing a course, I always like to write which day it is. And if I do any journal page spread, not even just for a course, I always like to include the date. So I'm just thinking how I want to do this. Something like that. I don't really mind. It's all about just getting the pieces on the page, documenting the memories. So yeah, might be a page where instead of writing a list, I just write about each of the photos or write about the general gist of the photos, because the photos themselves make up the list. And maybe I could, oh yeah, it's more like a scrapbook page. I think I like it better like that. Okay, yeah, I'm going to include all 5. And that will keep it consistent that each day I'm trying to list 5 things. Cool. You could go over multiple pages if you wanted. I'm just trying my best to have everything work within a double page spread or sometimes a single page spread, but my aim is to do a double page for each of the prompts. Again, you don't have to limit yourself or give yourself rules or anything. If they help you, work with them. If they don't, you can just change them. So this one is a rainbow on my wall from the crystal that hangs in my window. Each morning I wake up and there's rainbows on my wall. I love it. And I just love those colours. And then this one here documents how I am loving watercolour at the moment. And I'm painting my cat every day. All right, so let's write... let's write the date again. So again, I tend to do my journaling in bulk, so not daily, but a whole bunch of days in one day. And I just run with the inspiration. So, oh, I like this page. This is so fun. I love how each page, you know, has its own unique look to it. So fun. I've only done 3 pages, but I'm loving it already. I can't find the second page that I did. Where are you, second page? Where are you? There it is. I still want to decorate that page too, but oh, it was right there the whole time. That's cool. All right, loving it, loving it. And so I can write here, I can write there. Oh, I do probably just want to write what the prompt is today, since I am substituting a prompt or adding a prompt. 5 photos. Beautiful. Oh, I love this page. I love it, I love it, I love it. Hope you enjoyed that journaling with me video. Feel free to share photos of your pages that you do for this course over on Instagram or Facebook, Willow Band Journals Facebook page. Tag me and just mention which prompt you're doing, and especially if you're choosing your own prompt, let us know what prompt you're using. Like I said, the printable kit is over on my Patreon, including the freebie, and I hope you are enjoying this course and following along with me. Even if you're not doing the course yourself, I hope you're enjoying just watching the videos. And I will see you guys again in the next video and for day 4. Bye guys. Thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in July. I literally cannot do this without you, so it means the absolute world to me. If you would like to support me for the month of August, feel free to head on over to my Patreon. The link is down below in the description box, and that is where you get access to extra videos, the Make a Journal With Me series, and the sneak peeks to my journals and creations and first access for all of those, plus printables, every digital kit in my Etsy, and mail tiers, and lots of fun goodies over there. You are also welcome to donate through PayPal or buy me a coffee as a once-off thing anytime. Thank you so much for all of your support and for being here with me on this creative journey.